Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever your time may be. My name is Emilia. To appeal to my Liberian brothers, my Liberian sisters, my fellow mothers, my Sierra Leone sisters, my Sierra Leone brothers, my South Africans, my Nigerian sisters and brothers, mothers all around the world. I am here to cry for justice. I am here to ask for justice. My daughter was killed, murdered in cold blood with the help of her own nephew called Chris Abu Keita. Her husband, Prince Abraham Ogbemundia Edoporo from Benin City, Edo State. Why did I say he killed her? I'm coming to that. My daughter met this young man named I just mentioned, Abraham Edoporo, 2018, when she was there in school, Moshu Abiola Polytechnic, Ogun State. Her name was Diamond Sophia Smith. The battery. Oh God. I will stay happy to. Sorry. Battery. So why did I say he killed her? I'm coming to that. She met him 2018. She brought him and introduced him to me the same 2018. Oh, thank you there, my family. I'm seeing you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming on. God bless you guys for me. So they dated for some months. Then he came with his family, his mom, his brother, his friends, family members from Benin City, Edo State. He came with them to ask for her hands in marriage. He told us that his father was late, so he came with his uncle. So the introduction went on at my place in Ojo Cantonment. When he was coming for that introduction, he came with a little girl, like 3 to 4 years, by the name of Esosa. He said that was his daughter by a South African lady, and the lady just gave birth and left the child and went away. So he took the child to his mom. His mom was taking care of the child until my daughter got married to him. So she decided to take the child. They got married August 25, 2018. When they got married, because he already told us that he based in South Africa, that when they get married, they were going to move over. So after their wedding, he took her to South Africa to live with him. They have been living here together. South Africa, Cape Town. She got pregnant and gave birth to her first son called Sammy. Jojo, thank you, Mama. Prayer, big prayer. I see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you. So she gave birth to the first son called Sammy. Then she got pregnant again for her second child. She gave birth to a baby girl called Prince. After that, she decided to go back to school, which he refused. She have to talk, babe, call him. Then he accepted. She went to the nursing school here in Cape Town. After practicing, he refused her working. So she was just home. After some time, she started talking to him again that, okay, since she didn't put that one in work, she can at least do business. So she heard about the international hair school, trade school in Johannesburg, called Shara Class Community in Johannesburg. She attended the international hair school. She graduated from there. So she decided to do her business. But he refused. After appealing with him, he said he agreed with conditions that she won't move to any plaza or mall. She will do her business right at home. She can take part of his mansion and do her business there. So she called me. I was like, it's okay. People do their businesses online now. So she left and went to Vietnam and started to import her hair in her Neil Diamond luxury hair. She started doing her business at home, supplying from home. 2024 last year, my first cousin, Josepha Success Kena, started calling her, telling her that things was not okay for him in Liberia, that she should please help him. He wanted to come over to find something to do in South Africa. Meanwhile, my first cousin, his big brother, Joseph Dagadu, had been talking to me to please talk to my daughter for them to help his younger brother Josephus. I told him, let's just put it in prayer. I called my daughter, I talked to her. She said, Mommy, he even talked to me too. Let's just be praying. I'll be talking to my husband. That Abu called me too. Abu said, I've been appealing that he had a girlfriend in the US. The girl promised to take him to China. But since then, the girl is not serious. She just been suspending it. In short, things are not okay with him. So if she could help him. So She told them, okay, I will try. So that same year, later, that same year, so that same year, 2024, last year, he came out, her husband now, my daughter's husband, Prince Abraham, said he never wanted Nigerian workers again. He wanted foreign workers. So my daughter was like, then thank God. So she talked to him that, oh, but I have my uncle, my cousin, and my aunt that want to come over. So he agreed and did their paper. My sister had been here with them. Hawa, my younger sister, had been here since the ending of 2021 to take care of, help her taking care of the children, her children. Hawa had been taking care of the children here. Whenever they are going anywhere, she followed them, like as the children nanny. The children knew her as their grandmother. So, cut long story short, Josepha, Abu and Faith came first, followed by Josepha last year. When they got here, Josepha started working for Prince as his accountant, chief accountant. Abu was in Durban, where Faith works in one of his guest house there. Later, he brought Abu to Cape Town, Abu Keita, Prince Keita, to stay with them. I called one day to ask about Abu. I was asking for everyone how I said Abu went for his shooting class. I said, shooting? Shooting what? She said, gun. I said, is that a game? I said, no, real gun shooting. I said, shooting gun? What do you mean by that? She said, oh, Abu learning how to shoot gun. I said, why will Abu be learning how to shoot gun? She said, I don't know. She said, even me, I asked Abu. So when I called my daughter Diamond. I said, why is Abu learning how to shoot gun? Abu have mind to learn how to shoot gun. Can he hold gun? My daughter was like, yeah. I said, why? She said her husband said, the businesses he doing here, each time they are taking money to the bank, people used to attack them. This country is dangerous. And this, that Abu need to learn how to protect himself against anything. Thank you, Jesus. So I asked her, I said, and Abu is okay with that? She said, yes, Abu is happy about it. Yes, it's on the 18th of December 2024. I got a call from my sister crying seriously on the phone. When I asked her, she said my daughter Diamond was involved in a car accident. I mean, on the 19th, sorry. But before then, I got a call from my daughter on the 18th of December. By 12 a.m., she used to call me morning, afternoon, night. She would be on the phone small time. She would call me, Mommy, I get cheese for you, Mommy, this whole day. So the whole of that 18, I didn't hear from her. I tried calling her, but she did not respond. So by 12 a.m., my phone rang. That was my sister. She called, and that was my daughter, sorry. About 12 a.m. She said, Mommy, I didn't call you the whole today. So I said, let me hear your voice before I sleep. So I said, she said, yeah. I said, I was not feeling too fine today. You know, the stress. I just came back from traveling with my husband. The stress and thing. And with the pregnancy and all, because she was 6 months pregnant. With the pregnancy and all the stress, I'm not feeling fine. Then it was about 8 again. My husband is saying that I should travel with his children tomorrow, Thursday on the 19th of December. So I said, you that just from traveling? She said, yes, so Mommy, I'm tired. And before then, when Abu got here, Hawa used to be with his children. Everywhere they are going, Hawa will go. They're going holiday, Hawa will go to look after the children. But as soon as Abu they got here, he stopped Hawa from falling anywhere. That filter anywhere Diamond was going to, he would say Abu should follow. Abu should follow. Hawa would just be at home with Josephine. So when she called me that 18th night, she was like, Mommy, I'm not feeling too fine. I'm tired. But my husband is insisting that I take the children to Durban to go and see monkey. So I asked her, monkey, what do you mean by monkey? She said, monkey, now monkey that you know. I said, to leave Cape Town to Durban to go and see monkey. She said, yes. He said, since we are relocating to Canada, I will need to take the children to go and see monkey. And we are even going by road. I said, road from Cape Town to Durban, that's a long journey. She said, yeah, more than 24-hour journey. Then I said, by road, how? Have you traveled by road there before? She said, no. But he said, since we'll be relocating, he wants us to have the experience, especially the children. So I said, but you can tell him that you are not feeling fine. She said, Mommy, I've explained himself. He know that I'm not feeling fine. I'm not okay. But he insisted that I believe with the children that will soon be relocating to Canada. She said, Mommy, let me just go. But when I come back, I'm not going to travel again to go anywhere. I will be at home until maybe the Canada trip is ready. So she even wrote her girlfriend sent me their test. She told her the same thing. I have that test here with me, that she was tired, that when she goes, she come back, she won't go anywhere again because she need to rest. I say, yes, you are pregnant, you need to rest. She said, Mommy, let me just go. When I come back, I will not go anywhere again. I said, okay, let God go with you people. But I thought the husband was going with them on this trip. Since she said they were going by road and she pregnant. To her, let God be with you. She even told me, Mommy, it's like 2 a.m. West African time. So sleep. I won't call you tomorrow because you know the journey is long. When I get there, the next day, I will call you. I said, okay. That was all. That was the last conversation we had. On the 19th, at 2 p.m., I received the call from my sister Hawa, crying seriously. I asked her what was going on. She said my daughter was involved in an accident with the children. And the phone went off. So, Jesus. After some time, I called my husband because he does not work. He works in the north, far in the north. not in Lagos with us. So I called him, I told him, I said, please call our in-law. I just call that our daughter was involved in a car accident with the children. So he said that can be true, because if it was some, or maybe it's not serious, because if it was something serious, the husband should have called me. But calm down, let me call. So after some minutes, he called back. He called back and said, oh, everything is okay, just calm down. I don't think it's that serious. I'm trying to get to the hospital. I will call you back. Then I was putting call through, nobody could pick. I tried calling the hospital. I called over and over and over. He did not pick. I couldn't hear from them again. I called the Emmanuel TV. I called the Emmanuel TV prayer line. So they told me that if anybody at the accident scene, they can just put the phone to her ear, or in the hospital when we pray. I called the husband, he didn't pick. I called Joseph, he would be like, I will call you back, I will call you back. So I wrote the husband. I said, please, if you are dead, just put the phone to my daughter's ear, or any of my grandchildren there. He did not reply or respond. Only that night, for my neighbors to come and break the news that I have lost my daughter and my grandchildren. I fell off. Upon hearing that news, I was taken to the hospital. I was in a hospital on the 25th of December. My husband was already around. They took me home. They discharged me. On the 26th, we received a call. My husband received a call on his phone. The person asking, is this Daddy Diamond? My husband said, yes. He said, okay, I just called to tell you guys that, we'll be burying your daughter on the 30th, of December 2024. If you have a plane ticket and visa for your wife, you people can come over. My husband was like, who is this? Who are you to come and be telling me, to tell me about the burial arrangement of my daughter? Is that how you people behave? Who are you? Then he introduced himself as uncle to our in-law. My husband said, is this how you people behave in your place? You did not even discuss anything called as family. She have family, you didn't even call family. You just call me now to tell me that you'll be burying my. Don't take me for fool. See, if you take my quietness for cowardice. Then the phone went off. My husband called our son-in-law. He picked the call, say, you are the one that sent that person to me to tell me that you will be burying my daughter on Monday without any family meeting. You said she died on the 19th. You did not even call me. I call you. And you are talking about burying. Say, if you guys play with me, I will take you to the law. Then he responded by saying, and Daddy, you call me to threaten me. I'm not afraid of anything. My husband said, I know you are not afraid of anything, because if you were afraid, you won't do what you are doing now. Because someone that have fear or fear of God can't behave this way. You said my daughter died in a car accident with my grandchildren. Since then, you have not told us anything, only for you to call that you will be burying on the 30th of December. Who does that? Then the phone went off again. Whether he off the phone or letter, I don't know that. After that, he refused calling us. The next thing, I think During that period again, during that argument with him, I fell off. I was rushed to the hospital again. The next thing I heard, he was burying. They said they carry on burial. Carry on just like that. My sister that were in the house, when he told my husband that, when my husband called him, my husband said he was driving to the accident scene, and it's like 9 hours away from home. My sister Hawa said that that's a lie. That he can't say that. That early morning, when he woke up, she was going upstairs to go and get the children to take their bath. Hawa said in the hallway she saw him hugging Sammy, the one that died alongside with his mother, his mom. Hawa said he was hugging Sammy, kissing, rubbing his hand all on the boy's head, kissing him, hugging him, rubbing his head. So she stood looking at him, staring, said, why is he behaving like, they are traveling, they are not going to come back? Or maybe they are ready to leave for the Canada that he talked about. I say she stood there staring at him. He was hugging the small boy, kissing, hugging, rubbing his hand all on his head, hugging, kissing. So after some minutes, she decided to make noise sound for him to know that she was there. When he saw her in shock, then he told her, come and take him, and go and bath him. Now, when she said she didn't, her mind didn't even go anything. She just went, she took the boy and went and carried the children to bath them. She said within that time, he was just rushing them because Diamond was not feeling fine. I said Diamond was not well, but he kept on rushing them. Oh yeah, you guys should be fast. And Dublin is very far. The road is long. You guys should be fast. Thank you, my sister. I'm saying, yeah, thank you for joining my life. God bless you. Thank you. So how I said, he started hurrying them that she did not eat. She Hawa boiled hot water, saying she didn't eat anything. Say you can let for her to drink. She said, yeah, give me the hot water. Ordinary hot water was what she drank that morning. Hawa did noodles for the children. Hawa said when they were leaving that house that Josephus can attest to this, that they did not go in her own car. His own car was parked there, a Mercedes-Benz. Her car, Range Rover Sport. She did not go in that car, neither his own car. He sent for one blue Jeep. One of his boys called Victor from Benin, Edo, that he brought here. His senior brother, his big brother, wife, brother, called Victor. Victor was the one that brought the car, one blue car. Hawa took their bags and things and packed it into the car. Then Abu took over the wheel. Diamond sat, her 2 children and her stepdaughter at the back, the 3 of them, as Sosa, about 10 years last year. Then they left the house. When they left, I want to say after some hours, she heard my daughter's husband upstairs screaming that noise. So she said like 1-2 times. She said, what's going on? So she ran upstairs to him, but his door was locked. He was in, so she said she didn't knock. When she got there, the noise she was hearing stopped. The only thing she heard was, do video, snap pictures and send it to me. Do video, snap pictures and send to me. And send to me. So she said, he's talking to his workers as if he's fighting with someone. Why was he shouting? Was he shouting like that? So Hawa said she stood there, and then she went back downstairs. When she went down, she said after a few minutes again, she heard him. This time it was very loud. He was like, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. So I was like, Josephus was in his room. When he heard him shouting at that, Josephus ran up, passed her and ran up. So she said she was still down. Then she decided to go up because he kept on saying that, don't do this to me. No, 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 it can't be true. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. No, no, no. So I was like, when Josephus ran up, then she decided to follow. But she saw Josephus running back down to her. Say, did you hear what happened? I was say, what? They say Mandy was involved in the accident. I was say, who you call Mandy? He said Mandy. How I say Mandy? Who is Mandy now? He said, they say Mandy and the children were involved in the accident and Mandy died on the spot. So how I say, she stood asking him. She kept on asking him, who is Mandy? Then Josephus said, Diamond now, our daughter, your daughter Diamond. How I say, who you call Diamond? She said, Diamond that left from here 8 o'clock. How I said, they left the house around 8 o'clock. Now she said she turned and checked the time. It was 12 o'clock in the afternoon. She said, Diamond, I just left from here. Said, Josephus, you are joking. Then she ran past him and went upstairs. She said he was still there doing that. No, 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 no. She tried asking him. He didn't say anything. So she came back down. She said she was in shock. The next thing she saw him coming down with his phone to his ear. This Victor that brought that blue car, when Abu took over the wheel and they left the yard, Hawa said Victor drove in another car and followed them at the back. She said it didn't take any time. He had that phone and saying, calling Victor, come and take me to the scene, come and take me there. She said it was just left him. Say in no time, Victor came back to pick him. When Victor came back, she said because the whole thing happened so fast. So she said at that moment she was just numb. So Josephus was there. She decided to follow them. She wanted to enter the car. He said, no, no, no. Even Josephus, he didn't allow Josephus to go with them. Only he and that Benin boy, that Victor, his in-law, they left. When they left, Hawa said, when they left, it was like they took something from under her. She fell on the ground. She started crying, rolling everywhere, crying seriously. To the extent that their white neighbors got concerned. So the people came with the security, they started knocking their gate to know what was going on there. So Hawa told them that her daughter had died. They said, who your daughter say? Her daughter that year called her name Diamond. The people was like, how? When? So they decided to call him. Hawa said she guessed they called him because after that, he called her, shouting on the phone that, are you the one that said when she picked that call, are you the one that called him telling people in the area that my wife died with my children? I don't want that. I don't want that. You did not come here for that. You came here to work, face your work, mind your business. How I said, she was like, are you serious? My niece, my daughter, died with her children. And you are telling me that I should mind my business. She said she kept quiet. She said he was so angry. Mind your business. You did not come here for that. You came here to work, face your work. If you don't want to work with me, you let me know, but I won't encourage that from you. So Hawa said she kept him quiet. She said when they returned with Abu, my own nephew, Chris Abu Keita. Say Abu that was driving that car, Abu came back that is white. Abu came back without one small scratch, no scratch on him. All the bags they took all were intact, nothing like rough or bags that been in accident. She said she was just watching them like moving. I said they brought those things with Diamond, I think 2 or 3 phones complete. All her bags intact. Then the children too lay iPad. She said it was like somebody used their leg and just mash it small. They went up. When he came, Abu said he was involved in that terrible accident that his sister and her children had died. Abu was the one running up and down for burial, funeral arrangement with Prince. Josephus that his uncle Joseph that way, older than him, that was older than even Diamond, was in that house. Joseph didn't know anything about funeral arrangement. Our Abu that was involved in accident that we thought he would be traumatized. Abu was the one that was running up and down with Prince. Hawa was there, she didn't know anything. The day I spoke with Abu from the hospital, I remember now. I called Abu. Abu was like, Mommy, I will call you back. We are going to the hospital to go and identify the dead body. They say police say we should go and identify the dead body. Abu spoke with me. God, the living God that I serve, bear me witness. I said, Abu, right there, the phone, I started thinking, how you were involved in that accident and they asked you, you said police came on the scene. How now you are going to identify dead body as if you're not involved in the accident? I left that. Before, right after that accident, my daughter, Uncle Jesse, Daniel Haynes, called Abu. Abu, he had him on recording. Everything is on recording. Abu picked the call. Abu didn't know he had picked that call. Maybe God just wanted to expose them. Abu that just came from that kind of terrible accident that his sister died. Abu was in a supermarket with some group of people laughing. He had picked the call. They chased him as if nothing had happened. Uncle Jesse asked him, how did this happen? Was there any heavy stone? He said, no. Did two people hit a tree? He said, no. What happened? He said, I was driving along the express, the highway, and my sister said she want to drive. That since she's pregnant, she was feeling pain under her stomach, so she needed to drive. Then I pulled over and called the husband. Then the husband said, yes, give my wife the car, let her drive on a road that she never drive before. If I can drive, I'm driving in Lagos. How will I know how to drive from Lagos to Kaduna? Because I drive in Lagos. Or let's say you in Liberia, you drive in Monrovia. How will you know how to drive from Monrovia to Maryland? Road that you have not been on before. Abu said, his sister said she wanted to drive. Saying then he decided to sleep for the 4 minutes. When he opened his eyes, he saw that the car had somersaulted. Then Uncle Jesse asked, so how did you get out? Abu said he used his hand to break the car window glass and he passed through it to get out. When he got out, he saw his sister lying there with her son. Then Uncle Jesse asked him, where was the other two children? He said, my granddaughter was on the other side of the road. Abraham's daughter, my daughter's stepdaughter, was still in the car. Then Uncle Jesse asked him, so who put her on the other side of the road? He said, he don't know. Then Uncle Jesse said, so how did they get Diamond and Sammy got on the other side, lying together? He said they flew through the car glass, the front glass of the car. He thinks so, because the place was open. Uncle Jesse said, so where was Sosa? Sosa, he said she was staying in the car. Did police come around? He said, yes. Do you have pictures of the dead bodies? Abu said, no, he's on recording. That the police did not allow him to video the dead bodies, but he had video of the car. Then Uncle Jesse said, so they didn't allow you to video the dead body, but they allow you to video the car? He said, yes. Then later he said, and he was traumatized. When after he did everything, when he called that day, when he called us, that When his so-called uncle called that they were going to do their burial on that Monday, which would be on the 30th, 2024 of December, just like what they said, they carried on their burial ceremony without our consent. Our said he just came with black t-shirts. She was in the house. She didn't know any plan, anything. He came with a black t-shirt that they should all put up black to go for the funeral. So Hawa told him, no, in my place, when your daughter died, she was my niece. My sister's daughter is my daughter. I'm not supposed to wear black. I'm supposed to wear white. He said, no, no, nobody is allowed to wear white. That is black. He printed black t-shirt. And Hawa said, but I can wear t-shirt. He said, yeah, but nobody is allowed to wear white. Hawa said, Josefa came to her and said, why is he saying we shouldn't wear white? Hawa said, I don't know. He said we should not wear white. So they all wore black. They went. He had Sammy casket open. He had diamond casket closed through all the whole service. That they said people that wash, I didn't wash because I don't have the mind to look at my child in that condition. I think when he was leaving to go and bury her, now told him that stood that they should open the casket for her to see. If you watch that video, you will see he had red cloth tied on Sammy's neck. He tied something red, cross. And Abu said they took that body to funeral home. Hawa said that body was smelling, that even people, her friends, had called and asked. They said that body was already smelling. That body does not look like any dead body they took to funeral home. He did his funeral, his burial finish. The next thing, he had 2 truck full of foodstuffs that right after the burial, they should go and share to people all on the streets. Someone that just buried, that's why I say he murdered, and someone that just buried his pregnant wife, his son that buried 3 persons at once, going to share food. Start sharing food around, strong sharing. If you even watch that video, he there shaking people's hands. Carry gunmen. People have been calling me that watch. Why was he with gunmen all around him? Carry gunmen, all of them wore black. Black, they said when they put her in a hole, all of them whole hand, they wore their black, they surrounded the grave. Gunmen. Anybody that watch or you want to watch the funeral, you don't have it, I can send it to you. You will see. Later I will even post it there. After that, after he did his burial, he came home. Few days he went, he bought black G welcome. G welcome and brought it home. Josephus, if he have the fear of God, my own cursing. Because of the greed of more money, all of them said they are sold to the devil. Josephus, that lady girl tried to help them. He was in that house. He saw everything. Do you know that Josephus had been in that house with all these things? This made Josephus' success Canaan. That my daughter Diamond helped. Right after he buried them, when he got home, I think few days, because Faith left Durban to come for the funeral, he called them to a meeting that they have finished with the burial, that everybody should face their work. They came here to work. They should face their business. They should face their work. He won't have them calling people. He don't want anybody communicating with his mother-in-law. He don't want anybody calling back home, telling people things about him. Faith was there. Hawa, the Josepha with the Abu. They sat. Then you that just bury your wife, oh. Josepha that went to school, they asked, why is it now that he just buried? The next thing he did, he called it. That, do you know that my mother-in-law never wanted you guys to come here? She never wanted me to allow you people to come here and stay in my house. She don't want you guys progress. She don't even like anybody, even her daughter Diamond, she didn't even love her daughter. That when I was bringing her daughter here, She followed me onto the airport and she started cursing her daughter. Oh God. She started cursing her daughter that go you are going, nothing good will come from out of you. She a wicked woman. I don't want you people to communicate with her. I want you people to cut off all communication. If you cooperate, I have plans for you guys. I want to send you guys out of this country to go and work outside country. How are you? I'm going to send you to the UK. Then Josephus stood up. I didn't know that, as how I explained, I didn't know that my sister so says Emilia is that wicked. Then Abu say, yes, you are not in favor of us coming here. I was stood and asked the Josephus, said, Josephus, what do you mean by that? Say, who brought you to this place? Who make it possible? Say, no. Say, they seen Diamond. They're not Diamond making. You know why Diamond agreed? Say, Diamond, before she could help anybody, I was in this house. She would first call her mom. She and her mom was very close. Nothing Diamond do without telling her mom. Say, Diamond, first, I was sitting right here when Diamond called her mom. That, oh, see, waiting. Josepha been calling me Abu, this. And even her mom called her before. So when did she tell her that? He telling me that my sister never wanted me here, was not happy for me coming here. I was in Liberia. I was not even thinking about coming here. I was sitting there doing nothing. That my sister went there and talked to our mom for me to come. I refused, and she said that if I don't come, she won't have anything to do with me. She won't help me again. So when now, and she took me from Liberia to Nigeria before coming here. So when did she pass around to say she don't want me be in this house? Say, you guys, you better open your eyes. Say, Abu, who brought you here? Abu said, Diamond. Josepha said, Diamond bring me here. Hawa said, you say, you know this man from anywhere before? Josepha said, I'm at work. The man said, I won't work. That my work brought me here. So that my work, I'll face that work. I can't do. I come here for that. My first person. That small girl help. That he even called me, oh, Diamond have good plans for me. This. That saying Josepha's success cannot. Do you know that after this man cut off all communication ties with us, right after burying our daughter, we couldn't hear anything from him again. Josephus was staying in his house. There was a day he said Hawa should leave his house because Hawa was still coming beside. Before then, when you even try to call Hawa to pick, say Hawa would be started learning Pele by force. Hawa would be speaking Pele small. My Pele is even good now. You won't hear Hawa can't speak English because she don't want Prince to hear. Hawa said even there was one day Abuki and check her phone and ran with it to Prince for them to go and work on it. That any call she making, they will hear. When he ran upstairs with her phone, she ran after him. Why did you carry my phone? She even called Josephus to lay his complaint. So for Hawa was the only one picking call Hawa, and Faith into all, and Faith was the only person checking on me, always calling me, checking on me. And Hawa, God bless Faith for me. Faith and Hawa was the only people checking on me. Hawa will hide herself because I said, what's going on? When I called Josephus refused picking my call. Josephus couldn't pick my call again. This way. So when they got to know that Hawa was still in communication with us, he decided that Hawa should leave his house. Hawa called me one day crying bitterly. I was like, what happened? Do you want to kill me? Hawa said Prince said she should leave his house because she been communicating with me, and two, during the burial, I was telling people that he killed our daughter. I said, me that been sick, that in hospital, when? I said, is he there with you? She said, he's upstairs. I said, can you give him the phone? She said he will know. I said, okay, don't worry, let me call his line. I started calling him. He didn't pick because he stopped picking our calls. Then I said, who is there with you? She said, Josepha is here. I said, okay. I called Josepha phone. Josepha, I'm coming, I'm somewhere else, I'm coming. I said, Josepha is right in here. It's not us, I want to call her back. I called Josepha couldn't pick again. So I said, what's about Abu? She said, he in a room. I said, help me call him out. When he came out, I said, can you please take your phone to your boss? Abu took the phone upstairs to him. So when he picked the call, I said, what's going on? Yes, I said she should leave my house because you did that. You were crying the day you were doing the burial. You were crying. I learned that you were saying that we kill your daughter. We kill your daughter. Only Abu had that earpiece in his ear, and I was crying that you people kill my daughter. You people kill my daughter. So I said, oh, but if I was crying that they killed my daughter, was I referring to you? Did I say you are the one that killed? Yes. You say that we use her for money ritual. Of course, I say you said for money ritual. Where is that coming from? And he said, yes, she will leave my house because she didn't want calling you guys and telling you things about me. She didn't want calling you. You are crying. You're too selfish. You're crying that your daughter, that the only child you have, you have other children. Why are you just crying all over the place? Eh? Why are you just crying all over the place? Eh? Was that the only child? I said, oh, so that's why you kill her. So because I have other children, I shouldn't cry for my daughter. And since then, before you look, yeah, he drove Hawa out. Hawa that didn't know anywhere. He kept them in the house. He made them put fear in all of them. None of them can leave to go anywhere. They were just in the house there. He took put Hawa at 12 a.m. Josepha was there. He jumped on Hawa, fought Hawa, delete everything from other Hawa phone. Tell Hawa that when you go to police, I will send my boys after you. Um, yeah, be careful with me. I was saying, I will take you to the police. I'll tell you. He said, nothing will happen. He said, nothing will happen. You people don't have anything. Hawa and Josepha and Abu already tell me that your family is poor. You don't have anything, so nothing will happen. So don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Hawa was crying. He collected Hawa, tried to pack some. He said, these other things that for his wife, that his money he used to buy them, he packed them. And he pulled Hawa out. I have to call. Hawa call me crying. I have to call one of my late daughter's friend, a Zimbabwe girl called Alice. I begged her that night. Alice have to drive to their place to pick Hawa up. When he got to know that, when Josepha then let him know that Hawa was at Alice's place, he started calling Alice, threatening Alice. So after 2 days, Alice called me and said, Mommy, please don't be offended. I'm very sorry. I'm a Zimbabwean. I'm here with my son. I don't want problems. This place is dangerous. I don't want problems. So please, Mommy, I'm going to let Auntie Hawa go. So I was like, okay, thank you, but please, can you take her to their church, to the Baptist church? Even my daughter that he claimed died. If your wife died, like you said, in an accident, even the church she worshiped in did not know about her death. It was Hawa that went there before the people got to know. Before the people got to know. Many of her friends said, even people don't know. He started lying to people here, telling them how I came for the funeral, I came for the burial. That's why you were hurrying because I have to go back. My own brother, my cousin Josepha, stayed in the house till this date. Josepha in the house until I got in South Africa here. Prayers and things. The police grabbed a boy, the one they call Victor. That Victor, because the police have been investigating him. The police grabbed Victor. Um, they saw some kind of transfer, money transfer and things from other Victor phone. And that's how they were able to trace him with a cousin called Christian. They grabbed the four of them. They transferred all the money from that account. It was not easy. Their boss ran. I had Josepha was able to run. He's in Liberia now, lying that criminal went and broke into print shop. So it was not easy. That's why he have to get to Liberia. He stayed in that house. That boy have not been speaking to us. Nothing since they buried that girl. Nobody. Josepha was the same person. Josepha success Kenna. Josepha had the mind. He was the person calling people that they are sharing these things. They started sharing my daughter things. My cousin Josepha calling, asking whether he can select some things to keep. If he deny it, maybe he even went with some to his Liberia that he went to, because he was calling people, telling them how they are sharing these things. If anybody needs some, Josephus helping people now, Mantier. Josephus success Kena. My daughter brought all of them in this country. They put her around the husband and kill her. And they think they will go. But God is alive. My brothers, my sisters, I need justice. When he came to marry my daughter, he came with all his family. They came, people in Ojo Canton making attest to what I'm saying. He brought cry. They took over that wedding. I was not even feeling fine. He was lying that I followed them to airport. I was in the hospital when they were leaving. My Liberians in Nigeria can tell you I was sick. I did not even follow them to any airport. His brother called Osas was the one that took them to airport. I didn't even know when they were leaving Nigeria because I was sick. I was in the hospital. Thank God that Hawaii, my mom was around. So you that just bury your wife now, you call them. Then you just people that say you went to school, you educated someone, just bury his wife, call you people and start poisoning his mother-in-law to you. You didn't even think say something is wrong somewhere. I need justice. My sisters, my brothers, I need justice. Please. Need justice. Please help me. If anybody can get to any bloggers for me, please help me. I need justice. They have done this. They think they can get away. I need justice. I need him. He brought his family to come and ask for my daughter's hand in marriage. And since this thing, his mother, nobody had ever stepped to my door to even say we came to sympathize with his family for what happened. No one. Let these children come on this life for me, man. Call them to go on the life. No one have come. No one have come to even sympathize with or say anything. The next thing, his mother passed from Lagos, from Benin, and came to South Africa here. I saw her in the G wagon that he just bought right after burying his wife, doing video in it. Thank you. Doing video in a G wagon that he just bought. Happy, celebrating. Which mother will do such thing to your fellow woman? You came to ask for my daughter here in marriage. When your people, since she died, I remember that day, she called once and was saying, and my pikin be that, so now give me that child, now give me that child. Since then, she left Benin, Edo State, passed from Lagos and came to Cape Town, South Africa. She's here doing video inside the G wagon that her son bought right after burying his wife. You have money to buy G wagon. My daughter grave on the 19th of December. On the 19th, make it 1 year. You that love your family. No service of remembering, nothing. The grave just like ordinary, as if she never had family at all. As if she never had family. Even me, that is a poor woman, cannot bury my child that way. Ordinary ground, he buried all of them in one hole, one grave. When we got there, the Liberians that went with me, they was like, no, this can't be the grave. So they have to go and meet the cemetery attendant to come and show us, because you will go to their office, you mention their name, they will check. That had the kid, the man said, oh, damn, the lady that they buried with her children, this is the grave. How I said, but I remember this grave because of this headstone. There's another headstone, a man that they buried there right close to her, they planted flower with the headstone and thing. I was saying, because of this grave, I can't forget, this is where, just like ordinary ground. Which husband that love your family will do such thing? One whole year. One whole year. I need him to come. Which mother will do such thing? Without the fear of God, without small feelings, you do this to your fellow woman. That girl died, you never came as a mother. You are here happy that you are rejoicing, but God is alive. God is alive. I need justice, please. Anyone that can connect me, a very dark man, very black dark man, a very dark black man, please, please, I need justice. I need him to come and tell the world what happened to my child. You did not take my child from the streets. You marry her from home. 1 year, we never hear anything from you or my grandchild. 1 year. 1 year. Yo, please share this video. Please help me share it to other groups. Please, I need justice. Yo, help me in this fight for justice. I need justice. Abu came to Liberia. He hired himself. Abu that grew up in Juba there in the hand of my mother. His mother died and left him. Abu came to Liberia. Abu hired himself. You that your hand is clean. You stay with me in Nigeria. You came. You were the only surviving adult in that car. And you couldn't even come to tell the family this is what happened. Saying you people claim that is an accident, your hands are clean. You couldn't tell us anything. The next thing, Prince took you off from Liberia when you got to know that I had people checking. You ran away from Liberia to Ghana. From Ghana, the next thing we heard, he's in Philippines. In Philippines, when the chairman for the Liberians in Philippines went to ask Abu, this is what I'm hearing about you. Abu, where I know that they ready kill my daughter while I'm saying they murder her. Abu had the guts to lie and tell the chairman that, yeah, my sister died, and my people, they want me to lie on the Nigerian man that he killed my sister, and I can't do that. So I have to find my way to come and be here. Who did you speak with since this thing happened? Besides, they call you and were on recording. Abu, you get mind to kill your own sister to join hand with this Nigerian Benin boy called Abraham Edopora Prince. Abraham that have the A to B guest house in Durban. Abu, Chris Abu Keita. Abu, you don't have fear of God at your age. You join hand to kill your own sister for greed. Now, what did you gain? I need justice. Abu, you need to come because you were in that car. You need to come and tell me. Tell my people what happened to my daughter. You were the driver of that car. Since Abu have not come to say anything, nothing. The next thing they hire him, before you look, he's in the Philippines. And you think that it will be well with you. You need to come and tell us what happened, Abu. I need justice. I need justice. Oh. You help me. It has not been easy. But I bless God. I bless God for the strength. Let's go. Need justice. You help me. You help me, oh. Abu Grace Skater, you need to come and tell me what happened to my child. Because when people call Abraham, I remember Diamond Friend in the US call Abraham to ask what had happened, what really happened. Abraham said that they should ask Abu, nobody should be calling and asking him. Anybody that called him, that was what he was answering them. That nobody should call and ask him, that they should call Abu, he was not in the car with them. Abu Grace, he called himself coolest, one of the coolest kid or coolest what thing. Let him come and tell us what happened to my child. He did not speak to any family member. He came to Liberia, at least he should have come and explain this is what happened. He had himself there. He got to Ghana. How far from Ghana to Nigeria? You know my house. The next thing I heard, he's in Philippines, lying there to people. Josephus stay. Josephus was in that house. See his sister grave. No wonder the Bible says the enemy of a man is a member of his household. It is where I need justice. I need justice. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bless every one of you that had time to come on my life. Let God bless you. Let God be with all of you and your family for listening to me. Please help me share. Share, oh. Share till I get justice, please. Please help me share this life. Let me get justice. I need justice for my daughter, Diamond Sophia Smith. I need justice. Thank you. God bless you.